The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend.
And we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different.
Throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Hooked up by...
Give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let them know they'll be back the very next series.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his
6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the River Hogs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive then. Set to regain possession. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I've got to tell you, I personally like it. Winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
3rd down and 13. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Alexander. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here's Jake Bailey now. It's taken to the 26. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, Justin Herbert. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there. And it's third down.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball. Defense able to do their job.
Down, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Allen to throw it. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Third down.
Allen. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. But Houston's offense taking over again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. As they've got it as we resume action. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Down to about the 37.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And the Steelers set to take the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing on first down is Allen. That one taken in by T. Higgins. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
And the offense.
And a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there but couldn't bust free.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hopkins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert off of play action. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's to the tight end, Mallory. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Throw out wide to Walker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Herbert. That is caught. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. 41 yards. And the River Hogs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
you don't
down.
Want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Allen's throw finds its target, Dobbs.
And a yard at the 40-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Daxton Hill on the coverage.
Now Allen. That's caught by Tucker. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Herbert's and the throw here caught by Addison.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go through the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Throw caught by Flowers. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll run on the draw. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He finds his man complete. It's Alexander. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender, and the penalty will go against him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Well, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run with Gibson. Pushes past him and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Herbert on first down now. It's complete to Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 47.
On the give, it's Walker. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Walker with another carry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, River Hogs.
On the counter, it's Walker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no run here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Walker. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
It's a gain of 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 3rd down and 7.
3rd down.
Herbert now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Away on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another
play to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. T. Higgins. And in for the Steelers touchdown. T. Higgins, 77 yards. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll try to run the counter. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
To the air, Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And now out comes Houston. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down, River Hogs.
Hand off here to Walker. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Now second and 5. As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Sticking with Walker on second down. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And going right back to Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
On first down, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He's to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. They're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Allen going to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers.
He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This pass hauled in by Dotson. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That's caught by Tucker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Now Allen again. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Houston set to take over.
And, you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year. This is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coronation. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game, and then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team, and that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it.
Right now, that crowd, silent.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert.
He's got the hook up to Hopkins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hollow.